What's up, everybody? My name is Dorothy Jeswick, and welcome back to my channel. Today we are working on a park using the base game and seasons. I was really thinking about using the Growing Together expansion also, but I didn't because I wanted to use the swing set and the treehouse that came with it. But that's okay. We can do that in a different park. Maybe we can do like a build in like San Sequoia. At one point in time and use all that stuff and just use like all the expansions. But this one only has the seasons and the base game. So, and it really doesn't, I really don't use like a ton of stuff from seasons. I use like a couple of plants and like the couches that came with it, as well as the swing. So if you were to download this build and you didn't have seasons, then you could just replace the swing set with like monkey bars because that's what comes in the base game. And I actually didn't put monkey bars in this build. I don't know why. I think I just kind of forget about the monkey bars. But I wanted to put like a little area in here where your Sims could come and like go to the bathroom, and if you decided to have like a birthday party here for your toddler, you could like make a cake. So I wanted to build this little building here in the corner, just to fit all that stuff in and not have to worry about like rain or anything like that. Um, and I wanted it to be yellow originally because I have like a blue Suburban across the street there that is also base game. Um, But I ended up not liking this yellow, and I ended up changing it to like a white and blue little house. It does fit the area pretty well, I think, because we're going to have a bunch of houses in this area of Newcrest. So as you can see, I have all the required items kind of over there, just like in in the grass. And I like to do that because it really helps me when building like these community lots, just to place down all the stuff that I actually need first, and then I can get like a shape of like where I'm going to put everything on the lot. So now I'm just building the little kitchen. I've got like a microwave in there so your Sims can make like the little microwave pastries or like a corn dog or something like that. Or oh, I don't think I put a stove in here, so your Sims can't actually bake a cake. But they can do that, but they can get food if they get hungry, because, Sims get hungry, especially when they're at like these public lots. Um, there's a sink in there. Everything in the main part of this is base game. And then I put like a seasons couch over on the side and also a computer because um, you might need a computer if you're doing like a rags to riches and you don't have one at home. You can always just come here to this park and use the computer at the park. Um, and I wanted to have like a bunch of toys like kind of everywhere. So I'm making like a little toddler section over on the side. It's got like a little dollhouse and a bunch of toys just kind of scattered all around the dollhouse. And then I also put a little toddler pool. And I got the blue dragon because he fits the color scheme so well with the blue and white dollhouse and the play structure over there in the back. And then I got the little toddler pool. I also put a bunch of these seasoned benches around the play structure, as well as the new fence that came with the Growing Together expansion. It's not from Growing Together, but it came like in the update for Growing Together, the one that came before Growing Together. And then I just put like a computer and a chair in here just in case your Sims need it, as well as like a bookcase because you can always buy books from there or read books, whatever skill books that you need, they're always in there. Especially if you can't afford to like buy a guitar, you could always like read a guitar skill book. So now I'm just trying to get in these toy boxes. That way your Sims can just grab a bunch of toys. It should have every one of the toys in there, and not just the few that I have scattered all around. And then I wanted to have like this little mural on the background behind the couch. I thought it was really adorable with the hot air balloons and the two trees, as well as a couple of little posters for reading so that it encourages your, toddler Sims or child Sims to read. I don't know if that actually encourages them to read or not, but, I like to think so. I was trying to use this cute little flower thing, and I put it in the bathroom because I feel like that was the only place that it fit. And even then, it kind of like sticks out a little bit, so it just feels like your sim might like bump into it when they stand up. But, they don't really care because they just like glitch right through objects anyway. And then I put that little medicine cabinet in the corner behind the door. I've always wanted to use that Seasons rug, and I thought that this build matched it perfectly with the greens and the blues. So I put that down in that little seating area. And then I put a bunch of cabinets above it just to kind of make it seem more built in, and got that cute little curtain there above the sink. Um, and then now I'm just trying to like find room for like the chess table. I always like to put a chess table in my parks. And then I got a couple of grills for the outside too because, it's a park. Your Sims like to grill. And then if you come here for like a rags to riches, there's probably going to be like free food all around because Sims love to grill and they'll do it autonomously like all the time. So there's going to be free food like everywhere. Oh, and I wanted to put like the observatory in here because I never really find room for it on like residential lots because I am trying to do like, smaller objects so I can get as many skill building objects into my builds as possible. Um, so I put it here at the park. And then I put this little sunken gardening area back here by the play structure. Because I don't know, I'd like to have a public, city garden, just to like, be able to harvest things and sell them for money if you're, a little strapped for cash. And I'm pretty sure I like saved it to the gallery with those plants already planted, or they're at least like fruit there in the spots for you to plant if you want to build your gardening skill. And I wanted to like place the trees so that your Sims had like a little bit of shade when they were playing or just chilling and hanging out. And then I did placed a couple of these like yellow flowers everywhere, all around the path lines, and changed these little daisies to the purple swatch, and put those above, well, not like in the yellow flowers, and I thought that looked really nice. So I pretty much did that everywhere, maybe with a couple of bushes here and there too. So I cut out a lot of the landscaping that I did, and I just love these cute little purple flowers. They're so adorable. And you can just see I'm creating like a little picnic area, and specific places for your Sims to like not walk through so that they actually follow like the paths. Yeah, I just went in and put these little purple flowers like everywhere and then just kind of put the low-lying yellow flowers underneath, and then added some shrubbery here and there. And now I'm just putting some like dirt underneath of them and kind of like lining the path with dirt too, just to make it look like your sim maybe stepped over it and kind of like created a, um, you know, desire path or whatever they call those. And now I'm adding some lights to the path just so your sims can see. And I think that looks really good, like just in my opinion. I changed the color of the benches to the blue and green swatch to match everything else. And I've also got a blue door instead of the brown door. And now I'm just adding a couple last minute decorations to the inside, and then I found these planter walls from Seasons, and I added those in under these bushes in the gardening area. And now we're going to get into the play test. Somehow when I left the park, it deleted a bunch of my fences on the platforms, but I did fix it before I put it on the gallery. You can see the kid over here is already enjoying the swing, and we've got a couple people playing chess. I'm gonna have the toddler here come over and play with some blocks just so we can test that she can get up on the platform. They should be able to. It's only one level high. We've got a kid that's, just kind of walking through the path, and they are following the path, which is good. They're not like walking through objects or not on the path. I like that. We've got somebody else joining the chess game. I'm gonna have Mom sit over here on the bench, just kind of watch everybody. Yep, see, we can. The toddler has gotten up there with their brother. He looks like he's going to go play with the dollhouse. Mom is sitting on the bench. For now, we've got some people still playing chess. It looks like the principal has joined whoever that is at the chess game, and they're talking to a small child. This child over here is enjoying the little Star Cruiser, and Mom is running over to the kitchen to cook something. We're gonna not do that, and I'm gonna have you come and do some gardening. Just to plant some few things, make sure that that is functional and everything is able to be accessed. We've got somebody over there in the computer. And we are able to plant everything, it looks like. Yep. I put a bunch of fruit in there for you guys. So if you download this build from the gallery, it should already be planted. I hope you enjoyed this build. I know I did. And if you want to download this build, you can find me on the gallery at Darth_Jeswick. And I will see you all in the next video. Bye, everybody.